Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a very exciting LEGO Marvel video that I finally get to talk about because this was found in a LEGO store in Athens, which means that I'm in the clear to cover this finally because I've seen the comments of, are you going to cover the leak for the X-Mansion? All this stuff, but here we are finally able to talk about this. We have here set number 76294. This is the X-Mansion set. Has 3,093 pieces, and it'll be retailing for $329.99 USD, releasing on November the 1st. And it obviously looks amazing. Like, I'm really excited for this. I think that this is probably the set, besides Gotham, was the one that I was like most looking forward to this year. It's crazy to think about how long ago we knew about this and how far this set has come from that. And it looks really great. There's a lot to go through and talk about here. I think the first thing that I want to jump to and mention is the fact that we have here on the side spots to connect this to other modulars. We just did a video with the botanical gardens, and people were saying that it doesn't make sense for this to be able to be connected to the regular city landscape and different things. And if you didn't know, the location of the mansion is in upstate New York. It's nowhere near the Sanctum, Avengers Tower, and different things like in New York, or that you'd find other buildings. But I personally am just happy that it is a modular like that, because it also means that it just means more content for me to create, and it's more fun to put this side by side with other different locations from Marvel. With this annual modular that we're getting, I think is a lot of fun. But also you could see that they have adapted it to fit in with the street. There is a lot of green there. You could see all the plates and different things. We don't have the best angle of that. We'll cover that, of course, in the official reveal and a review for this, but you can see that it's not all street up in the front. So I think that's also really interesting to note, that they made modifications to fit in with the city, but also make it feel like it's out in its own little grassy area. I just want to continue and talk about the building. Now, it is not based off of X-Men 97 specifically, the set, and you'll see that with some of the characters, but the colors and different things definitely feels like it takes inspiration from that, with the dark orange, just the walls and everything here, the bricks, but even just the whole design, the dark blue roofs. I love just some of the detailing here with the hot dog pieces and these little, I like to call them Mysterio vine pieces. The X-Men logo there looks great. Yeah, I think this looks amazing. Another really cool tradition that they are keeping from the other Marvel modulars, except for the Sanctum, is that there is something broken. You could see that in front of the really cool little 2x4 tile of the Xavier's logo there. It's blurry, but it's there. You could see that the street lamp that has been black for all the Marvel modulars, as well as the fire hydrant and some of like the grate in the floor, has been popped off, and some water is actually leaking there. So whether or not that's like Jean trying to grab those items to throw at the Sentinel, I'm not sure. But if you go over to the Sentinel, you can see that he's caused some damage to the side of the building there, which looks really cool. You could see how the windows and everything have popped out. There's a bunch of different tiles and debris in the back there as well. Speaking of that Sentinel, this is really the best Sentinel I think we have ever gotten. Like, it just looks amazing. I love the design for the head. I think that piece, that sort of 3x3 piece, and then the plate on top works so well for that. I like the shoulders and the arms and everything. The one arm, how it's got the sort of tentacle coming out and wrapping around Iceman, looks really great. I love the chest with that design for that piece in the center, and the legs. And honestly, it's just such a shame that we have never gotten a Sentinel on its own, because I think that this would make just for such an excellent army building set. When you look at all the buildable characters that we keep getting in different sets, I'm so tired of them. It's never characters that we actually want like this, and this would be so great. And specifically though, I've always thought this, we've only gotten 2 versions, and I guess just the head before, but the colors that LEGO has just lend themselves so well to the Sentinels. Like, I look at this and I'm just blown away by the perfect purple, the perfect pink, and even on the face it looks amazing. Let's talk about the other characters included in the set. We've got Wolverine here, who looks to be the exact same one from the X-Jet. He also has his bike, which is on this little stand. Iceman we talked about before. I think it's interesting how they got away with including him and not having to do like a transparent blue sort of thing where they just have him in all white like the original comics. I think that's a cool design choice, and I'm happy to get him, especially because Mark Stafford, the person who came up with the idea of the Marvel Modulars and was the designer of the Bugle and then half of the Avengers Tower last year, wanted him to be in that original set because of the original Spider-Man, His Amazing Friends. And now all we need is the Human Torch, which hopefully we'll be getting next year. We have Rogue here, who's the same as the Jet, which is just really frustrating. And then we have here Cyclops as well. I like the piece that they have there that he's holding to make it look like he's actually using his optic blast there. I think that's cool. The notable thing here with this is the legs. It's printed, so not like what we saw with the Jet. I think that's really interesting. We have Jean here in behind, who looks phenomenal. I love that so much. To finally get her here, I love the ponytail piece there. I love the shoulder piece, and just the torso and the face printing just looks so great. I'm happy because she was a Comic-Con exclusive figure. That was the only way to get her before, right? With the Phoenix figure. And here she is here. Looks amazing. Bishop, love this a lot. Look at the leg printing, the torso printing. I love the face from what we could see with the eyes. Looks good. I love the gun build. And the hairpiece is perfect for him. Again, he was part of the branding for X-Men 97, so it makes perfect sense for him to be here, even though he didn't appear too much in the show. We also have Charles Xavier here, who is so bad. Like, it's so disappointing to me. You could see that he's actually wearing a dark blue suit, and the face appears to just be the Bruce Wayne one that we've been getting since 2012, the Loki one, which honestly I think does work well for him. Like, I don't think that's a problem here. I think that the build for the chair, from what we could see, looks pretty cool, but the fact that he has a blue suit is just so disappointing. Like, I've been waiting for a green suit for him for so long. Storm's here, brand new figure. You could see new fabric piece, and I think new face, and I'm not sure about the torso. It could be the one from the CMF, but I'm not too sure. Magneto's here in his classic outfit, so I really appreciate that they didn't just borrow the one from the Jet. I like this a lot. I love the use of the rubber cape there in purple. I'm sort of in the boat of I like the rubber capes, especially for large sets like this, just because they are moving and it makes for a good displayability. So I think that's really cool that they have the Loki and Thor one here in purple. And last but certainly not least here, we have Gambit, who looks so good. Oh my goodness. The cards look great. I love the use of the Ninjago piece there. The face, of course, and we can't really see everything too much, but the face, the torso, and the legs look great with the printing. Obviously would have loved dual molding. We actually have seen what this figure looks like from an upcoming Disney Plus special, so it's a little disappointing that it's not using dual molded legs. Anyways, while it's great to be getting 10 minifigures in here, it is one more than the Sanctum, and there are a couple new people here, which is always awesome to see. I think it is really frustrating. I think the biggest person missing from this that I would say is Jubilee. I'm really disappointed that she's not here. I just think of her importance with the original show. Like, it literally opens with her. So I am so sad that she isn't here. And obviously I would have loved just to have the core 97 team, but even to get some villains and different things in here. And I understand that this can't be coming with way too many new characters, and I understand reusing some people from the Jet. I don't like it, but I understand it. I just wish that there could have been some more people here, but for the people we're getting, I think it's really good, but we'll save that for another video. Anyways, that's it for the set. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments down below, and again, as always, be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notification so you never miss out on LEGO Marvel updates, news, reviews, and with this, there's going to be so much to go through, as we always do, combining with other modulars, things that are missing, references, Easter eggs. So much is going to be happening with this set, so stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.